Yeah, I told a guy to go fuck himself driving for the first time in my life yesterday. Came out of nowhere. And all he did was honk at me. I was trying to, there was like a right turn on red, and I was trying to be careful to see if anybody was coming. This guy wasn't having it, and I just looked at him. I was like, why don't you go fuck yourself?
See, I never really started. I mean, I would always like, everybody gets frustrated while they're driving, but I would never physically act upon it until very recently. And not because I've gotten more angry, but to get to where I live now, I have to drive down Colvin all the time. And for whatever reason, Colvin is the most absurd street. You're either going... It's a 30 mile an hour, but you're either going 45 or 25. There's no in between. Like, everybody's one or the other, and it's 2 lanes, but there's always people like parked or stopped in the right lane.
It's like Pine Ave on crack.
It's literally, I tell my roommates, it's cutoff city. It's like kill or be killed on Colvin. You're either
pulling out or you're not.
It's either going to take you 40 minutes to get where you're going, or it's going to take you 15 minutes to get where you're going. It's up to you to determine that. So you have to be willing to, accept the risk of that. And a lot of that risk is a lot of old ladies getting very mad at you for trying to cut in on them.
It's so funny we're talking about this road rage shit, because really when I started to get into meditating, and I definitely am not meditating every day right now in my life, but it's this weird thing where you can find ways to do it. I realized that the guitar and practicing the guitar when it's repetitious and slow and thoughtful is my time to be I'm not in my head. I'm not. I'm in my body, feeling my fingers and all that shit.
And there's a lot of different. Not to call it a vice, but things that people are passionate about where they can go do it.
It ain't a vice. It's the opposite.
I know, and it's kind of and I've always tried to compare this because this is how I've always and still do feel about playing hockey. It's when you get there. You have nothing else to worry about.
Yeah.
You're in that rink for 2.5 hours. You're at band practice for 2 hours.
Exactly.
And
you're
not
so
checking your
in
phone.
it, dude. When you're playing
a
hockey game, do you got time to be oh damn, that girl, that guy?
Exactly.
It's in the moment. It's do or die, and nothing's at risk, but it's a good way to just get you out of your own fucking way. But my metric for how good I was doing was I actually had really bad road rage. I would never, rear end it, but I'm all, if you cut me off, I'm on my horn and I got my middle finger up, but as I started doing it, I had these realizations oh my God, somebody definitely just cut me off. It's 10 seconds after I'm I didn't. I didn't even notice. I was just okay, well, break time now.
Must be relaxing more.
I definitely still get mad though. But it's not gotten better. It's not moving in a good direction.
Yeah, baby steps.
Exactly.
Yeah, I never did. I always just assume that everybody's got a gun in their car.
Yeah, exactly.
That kind of always held me back.
Yeah,
I don't know. Never did. And then yesterday, that guy.
That's the biggest fact, though. That's the biggest fact.
I have
and he was an old. He was an older man. He looked like Guy Fieri's grandpa. So he wasn't
You ever seen the video of the guy on the semi's hood and on the thruway? The dude's going 40 or something. I don't know how he got there, but it started in a jam. And the guy got out of his car and got on the truck, and then the truck drove away. And I'm just do I really got to beep at you, or are you about to put your ass cheeks on my windshield or something?
See, that's the thing, though, is my anger while driving goes as far as, if I pulled up to a red light next to somebody and they were, and I either, one of us thought we were going to be mad at each other and they were to simply roll their window down and crack a joke about it, I would be I would hang out with this guy. I'm not really that worried about it.
Yeah. No, see, I'm the run you off the road kind of guy.
Cody's got a gun in his car.
You know what, though? He's
about to pop your tires.
I say to myself all the time in those situations, I have a little bit of a different mindset than Andrew because I don't not act on it because I think they have a gun. A lot of times I'll be there's no reason for me to do this because if this person...
It's a matter of principle.
Oh, I'm thinking in my head, if this person... Because I do think of that scenario sometimes when I'm angry on the road, but then I think back to if this person is dumb enough and just the type of person that over this little... section of road is angry enough to get out and shoot me with a gun, there's obviously not worth my time to go get an argument with this person because they do not
I have the same philosophy at bars too, bro. Unless you're literally threatening my physical safety, I make this joke all the time. This is gonna sound super beta male, but fuck him. If a dude is coming and trying to beef with me and is like, what's good? You looked at me the wrong way. Let's fight. I literally am like, down on my knees. Here's your kissing your shoes. Am I okay? Can I leave now? Like, I will literally, if he's like, get down, bitch. I don't got no shame, bro. You want to know why? Because I'm not in danger. This guy wants to go on a power trip. Why don't I just jerk him off a little bit, let him have a good night? I go home. I didn't get hit. My knuckles aren't bleeding. Because I don't, in my heart, I'm like, that just is. Now, if he's like grabbing me, I'm going to defend myself. Yeah, you know what I mean? But whatever I got to do to get out of the situation, dude.
I mean,
I'm just like, go ahead, hit me. Nah, dude. But if it's a cock measuring thing, count me out. Yeah. If it's like I have to put my hands on somebody for like safety or shit like that, but it like you're saying, it ain't worth it.
I have the ruler hoping I don't have to use it.